Welcome. Welcome to the Trio podcast, where we talk about honestly about caregiving, community, and compassion. I'm your I'm your host, or we are the trio. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Renee, and I help you take action as you transition into a multi-generation household.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Anna. I'm guiding you in creating a comprehensive medical database for yourself and your family.
And today's episode, and we are the trio, and today's episode is all about senior caregiving, the unsung heroes who keeps everything running, especially during the holidays. As we enter this busy season, caregivers often face unique emotional, mental, and logistical challenges. So today we're doing a Q&A, answering some of the most common and important needs to know, questions to help you feel supported and prepared. And you may notice that one of the trio is not here. So we're going to take our hat off to Miss Leslie, who is taking care of family and doing being where she's supposed to be today. So today, me and Anna are going to handle it, and we are the trio, and we're going to move forward. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Yes, Leslie is absolutely missed, but like Renee said,
Yeah.
spending time with your family is also key. Not just spending that time in caregiving mode, but spending that time enjoying one another. So this is it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
as we enter our topic,
Yeah.
holiday stress and mental health check.
Yes.
That is
Knowing those
huge.
triggers. Go ahead,
Yep,
Anna.
that is huge.
Hmm.
We often don't know what our triggers are. We often don't know what's causing the stress, and we burn out real quick because of that.
Yeah, absolutely. We burn out. I mean, the holidays haven't even begun. Just walking in a store and you are burnt out because you don't know what your triggers are. But today, we're hoping that we'll be able to give a couple tips so you can just really be mindful. It's not too early. It's October the 11th, full swing. Halloween has been in full swing for at least a month now, even though it doesn't happen until October 30th. Um, and so we're going to talk about why holidays can can trigger stress or depression for caregivers and seniors. We're going to also dive into normalizing the mixed emotions during the season and recognizing signs of burnout, fatigue, irritability, and withdrawal. And another one we're going to take a dive into is encouraging mental health check ins for caregivers. And so let's start, Anna, with what are some emotional warning signs caregivers should watch for during the holiday season?
First thing is, um, one, your list. Do you have a list put together? Or are you just running everything through your mind? I have to get this done and I have to get that done. And, oh, so much is undone. Did you create a comprehensive list? Something of all the things you want to see achieved and what you envision. Bear in mind, sometimes it doesn't come out that way, but if you have a list and you have something to go off of, it starts the process in a guided way and
Right.
you are not all over the map.
Right. Absolutely. And here's a few things that as you're getting your list, look out for physical exhaustion, snapping easily, losing interest in things you once enjoyed, or feeling hopeless. There are signs you may need to give extra attention to, and you may need to get some extra support. And this is like like Anna, what you said about a list is perfect. I mean, this is less us like taking a daily check of
Yeah,
ourselves.
absolutely. You know, it's funny that one of the things is snapping easily. And the snapping without knowing the reason, like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know. I just feel like everything is getting on my nerve. Take a moment for pause.
Yeah.
Take a moment to breathe,
Hmm.
because the holidays are meant to be enjoyed. It's
Yeah.
not meant to stress you out. And remove the excess. Take the time to focus on what it should look like for you and your family, not what you see on TV all the time.
Exactly. TV is lying to us. It's
Oh
not.
my goodness. That's a
Well,
whole nother topic in
it's
itself.
that's a whole nother topic. Exactly. But I do like what you said about take a look at um, what you're doing. I think, like we said, we mentioned this is 2 months before everything kind of like kicks off. We got 3 or 4 holidays, depending on your faith, depending on what you believe in, your nationality, your culture. You might have 4 or 5 holidays in these next 3 months, like all packed in. And that
Yep.
could be gatherings and expectations of time. And all at the same time, as a caregiver, you are trying to make sure that the people that you are responsible for are safe and that they're fed and that everybody is going to their doctor's appointments. None of that stuff changes. None of
None
that
of it
stuff
changes.
stops.
Absolutely not.
It doesn't stop. So making sure if you have something to do as the caregiver, that there is respite, that there is coverage for people to be taken care of, like all the things. It's almost like you feel like you should have started planning for the holidays in January, but
Right? You mentioned doctor's appointments. When you're scheduling these appointments, do it with a calendar.
yeah.
When you're standing in front of the receptionist, have a calendar with you of
Hmm.
what you have to do. And this is a great way of getting some organization in your life. But schedule with a calendar. So that way the stress is like you're not almost caught off guard by having an appointment, whether it's for yourself or the person you're caring for. Um, Put it down on your calendar.
Yeah.
Yes, some of us might have great memory, but things do come up. And if somebody asks you a question, you can say, "Hold on, let me see when's the next appointment." And again, it gives you that ease. It's not always going to be easy, but it gives you an ease where you're able to manage your time a little bit better and your
Absolutely.
emotions associated with it.
Yeah, and we're telling, asking, actually making it normal for you to even push back an appointment if you can. Like some people are in the hospital, they're having surgery the day before Thanksgiving. On Christmas Day, people are having surgery. However, if it's not an emergency, if it's the regular scheduled appointment, and you know like family is coming in, or even if family is not coming in, you know this is a trigger time for you. Maybe it's a lonely time. Maybe it's a time where you just don't want to do a lot of things. If it's okay with your doctor, you can push those appointments back to January, or instead of if it's a regular appointment. I mean, come on, we're asking you not to check out. Be involved
Exactly.
in your calendar. We can make suggestions, but we're saying to look at it this way. If it's not etched in stone, you know things are coming up, life is happening. If you're in a multi-generational household, you may have young ones in school, college, or high school, elementary school, whatever. They have things during the holiday too. They're having concerts and events, and college, they're also having, and you might want to participate. So push some of that stuff out to a later date that is able to that you can do that for. Also, I want to interject right here. Instacart, um, what are those?
Okay.
Sam's have it. Use all the
For
all the
all the
things that we did
delivery,
during
and
2020.
and I
use
just
use
found
it.
out it's so easy.
Yeah.
And the shoppers, a lot of them are knowledgeable. It's not a bad thing.
No, it's a great
It's
thing.
not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It saves you the frustration of the long lines. It saves you the frustration of bumping into people. And if they can't find
Yeah.
it, they let you know and you could start shopping someplace else.
Yeah. Yes.
It's
And
okay.
it is okay. It is actually, it's an expense that you will say, I'm not going to do Instacart, but use whatever it is in your area, whatever it's called in your
Right.
area. I mean, even Walmart and Sam's have their own little thing. You can
BJ's offers it.
DJ, like
Um,
Costco, all of these, like they let you just drive up, stay in your
and
car,
pick up.
and
Yep.
open your trunk, and they put that stuff in the trunk, and you give that person a little tip, and you go on your way. And I like what Anna said. It definitely takes the angst of being, maybe you don't want to be around people, you're not wanting to be socialized, you don't want to get out of the car, and that's okay.
And I will tell you this.
Okay.
On some of the days that I've gone to pick up my BJ order,
Uh-huh.
and while I'm waiting for them to come, that peaceful moment that I have in the car by myself for that 10, 15 minutes,
Right.
sometimes I wait 20 minutes, it is a reset. Use it to
Absolutely.
reset. You could listen to some music while you're waiting. You could doom scroll while you're waiting, but use it to reset.
Yeah. Yes.
It's 20 minutes. It goes a long way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And this is something that you're thinking about ahead of time. This is, and if you're like, I don't have time, like I rather just run to the store, but you're not running to the store because,
Right.
like when I went to the store the other day, when I first turned the corner, there was such a big wall of like cookies, crafting things, Christmas wrappings that you couldn't see into the store. So once I came around, then there was the giant size skeletons for Halloween. Then there was two more aisles of Christmas trees and decorations and all the things. It was like, what is going on? Like
Where
at
are
the
the
very
groceries?
front, you can avoid it. And there's, I mean, that might be great for you. That might bring you, that might be something you want. But for some, it may be a trigger. It may be something that might be overwhelming and you're not ready to deal with that. Place that online order. Go ahead, go to the park. Like Anna said, take that woosah moment. We're just throwing ideas out there so that we as caregivers, all of us, can just give ourselves permission to do everything different. Everything can be done different right now. What do you think, Anna?
Yeah, I agree with you totally. Nothing is etched in stone. Um, every day we wake up and we think it's going to be a certain way, and often not. Often not.
Yeah.
Should you just get back in the bed and stay in the bed for the day? No, you get up and you readjust, and there's nothing wrong with readjusting. You know, or you have a basic idea of what your life consists of, and it's okay to shift things so that you can enjoy this moment in time. Just because you're a caregiver doesn't mean life stops happening, doesn't mean you stop enjoying life. It doesn't mean you're not present anymore.
Right.
And the holidays, yes, your loved ones need caretaking, but sometimes in the moment of the holiday, they have a glimpse and they're happy for a moment in time. You might not notice it, but internally they know what they're feeling.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
you shouldn't stop because one thing is off kilter. I totally agree with you. It's okay to readjust.
Yes, yes, we are encouraging that today, and I think it becomes a habit. The the habit will grow. You won't just do it during the holidays. It'll take on a whole new life, and you'll stop doing everything the same way you were doing. Okay, so let's say as we can talk about that forever. How many different ways, but as we wrap up today, I want to just highlight two things that are very important. And then, Anna, you can share what your two things are. But I want you to constantly reassess yourself, your emotions, your attitude. Are you snapping at everyone? Are you angry? Are you feeling extra intense? Take a personal assessment of yourself and then take a deep breath. Um, Find some way. What is it that you do to ground yourself? We're going to just, it's a power in taking a deep breath. Because, so come on, Anna, let's just take a deep breath. Yeah.
And just like that, that deep breath goes a long way. A
Hmm.
couple of sessions, you don't need too many of them. Just a couple of rounds,
Yeah.
you know. Um, some things, setting boundaries. No, it's okay. It's okay to say no. You know what your schedule is. You know what you can handle. It's okay to say no for that moment
Absolutely.
and not feel guilty. N- you don't have to feel guilty. If you can't, you cannot. Don't add the stress to yourself that you can't, you couldn't do it. And
Yeah.
it's okay.
And it's okay because, and then we're going to say, like, let's not, there's a no excuse. We don't have to make excuses. Um, to take a break, go see your therapist, or take a day off, or sleep longer, sleep in. You give yourself permission to do all those things. And the one last thing I think, Anna, let's point out, whatever organizations that you use as support, whether it's your church, community, civic organizations, the senior rec center, find connect that way, so there is some social connection. I think that also, in a surprising way, in a very non-judgmental, non-pressure, whether it's a senior lunch at the local rec center, those type of things, just being in the room with people who are just trying to breathe and live life, that's it, is going to also be a easy way to help yourself.
And I wanted to add to that is um, for doctor's appointments, if they offer telehealth,
Mm,
do it.
that's good.
It's a regular check-in. It's updating the provider. It's the provider maybe needing to readjust. Not every visit needs to be in person. Yes, we love the ease. We like to have that face to face with the provider, but telehealth is face to face. It's a video visit. If it's offered and your insurance covers it, use it. And it's one less stress because you can have the person you're caring for or even yourself just sit there and have the communications without having the stress of getting dressed, without having the stress of fighting to get out the door, without fighting traffic,
Yeah.
looking for parking, whatever the case may be. If it's offered, sign up for it. D- Take advantage of it. It again, one more thing to make life easier that you would think is an inconvenience. It really isn't.
Yeah, right. Right. That's good, Anna. I love that. That's a great option. Um, I didn't even think about that. So, as we're wrapping up today, I just wanted to end, and there's a question that I want to leave on the table. We're going to address it another day. But if you get an invitation, or if Thanksgiving dinner is at your house, or supposed to be at your house, what do you do? Do you do everything that you've always done? Do you prepare, start cooking, start planning, start shopping? Or what are some other things that you can legitimately do and make that day look like it's never looked before, and be okay?
And be okay.
And be okay.
And
Let's
again,
go.
just because it was a certain way in the past, it's okay to shift this year if you need to. So it
Yeah.
can happen, and it can happen just as beautifully as it did in the past.
Yes.
Just a little different.
Yes. And planning it makes it still important to you. It's going to look the way that you planned it to look versus just
Exactly.
happening. So,
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
yeah. So let's say we hope this was encouraging to you as we're wrapping up. You don't have to do it alone. We hope you hear that. Make a list, as Anna started out with saying, and use that list throughout these next few months of the holidays. Um, Caregiving all by itself is love in action, right? It is an
Yes,
action. Caregiving
absolutely.
is an action word. It's like love. It's not just like, oh, I love you. Oh, I caregiver for I'm your caregiver. No, it is an
No,
action word.
yes. And
Um,
everything should be approached with love. It's hard in the moment, absolutely. I'm not going to say it's not.
right.
Um, but if you approach it with love and you see things from the perspective of that this is how we began in life,
Hmm.
it will make it a little bit easier. No matter how mean or grouchy the person can be, um, but it will be easier. Quick story: my father was very difficult, but I approached with love, and I
Yeah,
was able to get through it. And things that he said that in the past might have broken me was not a broken moment. I
yeah,
just understood, and I was kind of grateful that who he was when he was well is who he was when he was sick, and there
yeah,
wasn't a shift. And that kind of gave me, a little bit of hope that just because he's nearing the end doesn't mean he has to become somebody he never was.
yeah. I love that. And it makes me, I'm thinking of the song Yolanda Adams sings it. It's called This Too Shall Pass.
Yes,
And it is a perspective song for me. I mean, over a lifetime, when you listen to that song, listen to it in a way like not like you're trying to get rid of, because we can't get rid of our situations a lot of times, but to say like
not at
this
all.
too, no, not at all, but this too shall pass. um and you listen to that song, let it encourage your heart, let it put feathers and give light weight to some of the heavy lifts, to the
Yes,
sundowning, to the making sure people are bathed and clean, and there's all the things that come with it, that the food that you have to prepare, the eating, the non-eating, the medication, the don't non-medicate, all the things.
absolutely. All of it.
Let it, this too shall pass, and it will give feathers to those heavy lifts, and let it encourage your heart. um
And I want to add to that. If you look for the lesson in the moment and not the moment itself, you will come out way ahead of the game. Just
Absolutely.
look for the lesson
Yeah.
because in learning, you grow.
Yeah.
So caregiving is about growing. It teaches us how to be healthier for ourselves, and
Mhm.
it teaches us what to do to prepare others who might need to be a caregiver for us tomorrow.
Yeah.
So look for the lessons.
Look for the lessons, and for the one that we Anna, we can hear saying, but nobody knows what I'm going through, and no one understands my
Right?
story, and it's no one is having to do what I have to do because I'm doing it alone. We hear you, we
We
see
hear
you,
you.
and you're not lying about it. Nobody knows.
Yep.
It's your story, and you're right. Universally, though, we are going to encourage you in this way because Anna has her story, I have mine. Be
Yes,
encouraged.
absolutely.
We're not out. You're not out there. Don't do it alone.
You don't have to.
You don't.
There are hotlines to reach. There,
Yeah.
there are organizations all over the place, and in the least expected place,
Yeah.
if you speak, you will find help. You will find encouragement. You will find support. Um, m- Favorite rap lyric. I keep going back to this. Closed mouths don't get fed on this boulevard.
Come on. It's true.
So speak up. And I have to find which rap song it was so I can give it its
Oh,
proper due credit.
I
But
thought you gave us who the rapper was.
I forgot. I think I did before, but
We'll find
it's
it. Put it
we'll
in the
find
chat.
it.
If you listen to this and you know, put it in the
And
chat.
please um put it in there so we could share out with the world. But once I heard that hit home, and this song is old. It's old,
Yeah,
but it rings true in every aspect of your life. If you speak, if you open your mouth, you will be fed.
it's true. It's true. The early bird gets the worm. It's all true. Like
It's all true.
we have to do it. We have to initiate it. So let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. So, as we are wrapping up, we hope that you enjoyed this segment, like the Q&A. We hope that we gave you some tips that you can use. Um, and we hope that you look ahead to this season and feel more in charge.
And we're given this tip at the beginning of October, but truth be told is it's not too early to prepare for the holidays because there are plans that need to be made. So
Absolutely.
don't think, oh, I have time. You do, but you also don't. If you prepare yourself early, you are less stressed.
Mm-hmm.
I normally start the menu around this time with my daughter, with
Mm,
my children, but start so you could figure out maybe there are certain items you could buy early and put up on a shelf where it's not as costly because you got it out of the way,
yeah.
and two, your shopping list is less. So think about
Yeah.
that.
And I will say for those that are not big on cooking, like Miss Anna obviously is, and my sister is the one that would be like making the menu. I will say, uh, let me introduce you to catering. They cater all kinds of meals for you. Yeah,
They sure
they
do.
cater at the grocery store, but you can call a caterer and they will cook a
They sure
whole
will.
meal for you. Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever your holiday is, and let them cook and deliver that food to your house and set it up as my mom would do. Get her chafing dishes and put it in there and make it look all beautiful. You are none the wiser.
None the wiser. None the wiser. Take
So,
advantage of all the great things that are
oh my
offered
God.
so you can enjoy the holiday. You
Yeah.
know, approach it with ease, approach it with peace of mind,
Mm-hmm.
approach it with love.
Yes, yes, yes. And that is our definitely our word of encouragement to you today. And we'll talk about it again, but hey, you'll never be 2 or 3 weeks ahead of it. But in a couple weeks we'll be already in the thick of it. It'll be
Yep.
November before you know it. So not to make anyone anxious about that. Okay, that was
We're just having you be prepared with peace.
yes. So we thank you for joining us. I'm going to say this, which we don't normally say, Anna, but we're going to say if you found this episode helpful, we would like for you to share it. Share it on your page, share it with another caregiver. Put some information in the chat if you have some ideas or tricks of the trade or how you approach the holiday. Put it in the chat. We'll be reading those ideas and information and don't forget that there is help out there. There's someone out there
Absolutely.
that do not do it alone, even if you have to pay for it. That is a paid counselor. If you have to pay somebody to come and be a caregiver for the day, whatever it is that you have to do, make that investment in yourself.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I'm Renee, and
And
this
I'm Anna.
and this has been the trio. Take care of yourself so you can keep caring for the ones you love. See you all